You ever open your mailbox after a perfect vacation, still in that happy days, and one piece of paper ruins your whole mood? Yeah, that was me, coming back from my honeymoon in Maui with my wife Emma. Sunburned, grinning, feeling like nothing could touch me until I opened my electric bill and saw a number so ugly I nearly dropped the envelope. $563 for a house that'd been empty half the month. I mean, seriously, what did I do? Leave the lights on for the squirrels? But here's the kicker, and I'm not exaggerating, my neighbor. Linda Walsh had been siphoning off my power the entire time I was gone, running her spa setup like she owned the place. The evidence: an orange extension cord as thick as a garden snake snaking from her garage through a gap in our fence, plugged right into my outdoor outlet. You know those moments where you want to believe you're seeing things. This was one of them. So I do what any halfway sane person would. I march over, knock on her door, and Linda, picture this robe on hair-wrapped steam from the hot tub, probably still clinging to her answers like I'm interrupting a meeting of the United Nations. I say as politely as I can, "Linda, you're using my electricity." And she just tilts her head, gives me this look like I'm the crazy one, and starts in on some spiel about how outdoor outlets are, get this, shared community property. Tom, my late husband, installed all of this, she says. He was an electrician. This is how it's done. Now, I work in renewable energy. I design systems that keep houses running when the grid goes down. I know my way around an amp or two. But Linda's reciting her late husband's tall tales like they're from the Bible, telling me my house is old, probably faulty, maybe the problem's inside my walls. And the audacity, man, she actually offers to have Tom's old business partner check my wiring as if she's doing me a favor, not the other way around. But I'm stubborn. And just to make sure I'm not the fool in this story, I grab my laptop and calculator and start running the numbers on her setup: hot tub, LED lights, sound system, fridge. I'm seeing $400 a month in electricity easy. 3 months by my calculations of Linda living her best spa life on my dime. So I text her. Lay out the math, the usage, the ask. Just unplug. Let's be neighborly. Pay back what you owe. Her reply. Oh, she doubles down. Says I'm harassing her, threatens to call the HOA for threatening a widow. At that point, I'm half angry, half admiring her nerve. But then I remember something my home inspector once mentioned. My outdoor outlet runs on the same circuit as my septic pump. Every flush, every time that pump kicks on, the power to that outlet cuts for a minute. Suddenly I'm seeing opportunity, revenge by plumbing, you know what I mean? That night I test my theory. Flush count to 61, watch the outdoor light go out, then back on magic. Next morning I hear Linda's spa music start up at 7:30, so I time my strategic bathroom break. 10 seconds after the flush, her jazz music just cuts out mid-solo, and from her garage I hear, "What the hell?" Pure gold. I start timing all my bathroom trips: morning coffee, post-lunch, evening routine, all during Linda's prime hot tub hours. She starts getting suspicious. I see her in her garage with a stopwatch tracking when her equipment shuts down. She posts in the neighborhood Facebook group about systematic grid outages, and the responses are pure comedy. Everybody else is fine, maybe it's you, Linda. But she's not giving up. Calls the utility, gets Tom's old partner Mike over for a full inspection. Mike tells her everything's perfect. Her spa's the Cadillac of garage setups. But then Mike mentions atmospheric pressure, something about rare grid fluctuations on the coast. You'd think he handed Linda the secret to the universe. She posts that it must be electromagnetic interference from atmospheric pressure, starts tracking barometric readings, even emails the local TV meteorologist. The meteorologist politely tells her, no, weather doesn't do that, but Linda's convinced science is on her side. And now it gets wild. Linda hosts a community electrical safety forum in her garage, invites the whole block. There's a projector, folding chairs, her spa set up like a TED Talk, charts everywhere. And I'm thinking she's about to give a presentation on my family's bathroom habits without even knowing it. So I come prepared: bills, photos, technical notes, and my secret weapon, the Wi-Fi toilet flush. As Linda launches into her speech on atmospheric pressure, I wait for the perfect moment. Right as she's demonstrating her theory, I trigger the remote flush, and bam, her hot tub shuts off, her data's ruined, her audience sees it live. That's when I stand up, walk everyone over to the breaker, and lay it all out. Linda's scientific events are just my toilet flushes 3 times a day, every day. The room is dead quiet, then Timothy from next door just loses it, laughing so hard he can't breathe. Margaret looks mortified. Mrs. Harris is speechless. Linda's sitting there soaking, surrounded by 3 weeks' worth of research that's really just a chart of my digestive schedule. She looks like she's waiting for the ground to open up and swallow her. But it doesn't end there. Timothy's filmed the whole thing. Her speech, my reveal, the flush, her face. He posts it online and it goes viral faster than a cat video atmospheric pressure. Karen memes everywhere, jokes about weather forecasts, predicting 80% chance of toilet flushes. Linda can't go anywhere, dentist, grocery store, even church, without someone recognizing her as the lady who blamed science for stealing power. It gets so bad, Linda has to move, sells the house at a loss. A new family moves in, the Patels, and they joke about getting the atmospheric pressure package with their home. I help them wire up their new hot tub properly. The whole neighborhood relaxes, no more electrical drama. Meanwhile, Timothy's video channel blows up. Engineering Justice, I'm the regular guest explaining everything from electrical theft to the infamous septic circuit hack. One day I get an email from NOAA, the real deal atmospheric scientists. Turns out Linda's obsessive weather tracking actually caught their eye, and she's now a volunteer collecting atmospheric data, sending in readings every half hour like clockwork. They say she's actually helped publish real research. And it doesn't stop there. A year later, I stumble on a technical paper, Linda Walsh as a co-author on real atmospheric pressure effects on coastal electrical grids. She's got a master's degree, working on a doctorate, speaking at conferences. The same woman who tracked my bathroom schedule for science is now a respected researcher. The story comes full circle. Linda even writes me, says she's sorry, offers to pay me back for the stolen electricity. I tell her, forget it, donate the money to a school science program instead. She does, and her story gets used as a lesson in engineering ethics. So was it revenge, karma, or some wild cosmic joke? Maybe a little of all three. In the end, I got my money back. The neighborhood got a legendary story, and Linda found a new life in actual science. Funny how life works out. What do you think? Did Linda get what she deserved? Or did she somehow win in the end? Was this justice, redemption, or just a weird twist of fate? Drop your thoughts below, hit like if you laughed, and tell me what would you have done if you caught your neighbor pulling a stunt like that. This is Alex reminding you to keep your outlets secured and your science real. Catch you in the next story.